You want to know something? I don't think I ever wants to go outside anywhere in public with Leopard Lady over there ever again. We got to the ceremony and we were seated in the back, of course, because, we were known as the rowdy crowd there, apparently. So we were out in the back and the groom was up the front waiting for the bride to walk down the aisle. So Maybelline over there decides to look and stare at him and everything, and she thinks for some reason she knows him from somewhere. And I said, now where do you know him from? You never met him before in your life. So anyway, with that, she grabbed the binoculars out of my hand and she wanted to get a closer look at him, see? She looked in the binoculars and then she drops them nearly on the floor. And I said, listen here. I said, if you drops and breaks them, you be getting me another pair. And she said, I know where I know him from. And I said, where do you know him from? You never met him before. Then she says, he hired me last weekend to dance for his stag party. Now imagine that now. I said, what were you dancing in his house for? She said, well, that's what people hires me to do. She said, that's my full-time job. And I said, I didn't think you did that for a full-time job, going to people's houses and getting paid for it to dance. I said, I thought you just had the pole in your house and were doing that for a bit of fun. I knits and sews and she dances on a pole. And I said, I thought you taught pole dancing classes and stuff like that on the side. But I said, I never thought you did that. She said, oh yes, she said, they pays me a good $1 for that. She said, I got a travelling pole for a reason, Apparently she could take that pole and scrunch it right up and throw it at the person and go on. Anyway, later on in the night, Mrs. over there had a few drinks in her, see? We got introduced to the bride and groom. She looks at the groom, shook his hand, and she goes, I don't need an introduction for you. She says, I met you before. The bride looks at him, my dear, and gives him the death stare. We walked away from him and I said, good job, Maybelline. You got him in the doghouse the night of his wedding.